already know this is Punch, Drunk, Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Remove. Shine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, boxing, baby, boxing. A lot of drama, fights, upcoming fights. Shit, drama inside the ring, drama outside the ring. Heavyweight division was lit this past weekend. We got a fight tomorrow, Top Rank, New York City. Xander Zayas, Puerto Rican Pride, back in action. Who else back in action? Elvis Rodriguez, El Bachatero, back in action. Shout out to the Dominican fighters. Polanco, back in action. Feel me? Who's back in action? And then we got of course, the fight that we've been waiting for in the light heavyweight division. You know, Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev. A lot of people was up and down. That's a high quality 50-50 fight. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You already know the drill. Smash that like button like you was smash the like button like if you was smashing your shorty. Smash the like button like you was smashing your shorty. Hey, yo, look, we haven't even dialed in and talk about the title of the day, the title of the show. Y'all already know DB3 in the building. Keyshawn Davis and his bro Keon Kelvin versus Emiliano and the bros, the Vargas family. I like that. I believe the Top Rank needs this more than anything because I believe the Top Rank is kind of, and when it comes to star power, outside of the Tyson Fury, which took a loss to Alexander Usyk, Naoya Inoue, the 4th division world champion, 2th division undisputed, the Samurai, outside of them, and then Teofimo Lopez going to elimination, something like that, man. You don't really know that English is my second language. You know what I'm saying? He's going at odds. Seems like, rumors has it that they're going to court and things of that nature. So, you know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevenson left Top Rank. So what do they got left? A potential star I see in Emiliano Vargas. I believe that he could be the new golden boy. If they push him real good, if he does what he needs to do in the ring, you know what I'm saying? He has the looks, he has the style, he has the face, he has the legacy, he has the pops, he has everything going for him. If he does what he needs to do in the ring, keep himself out of trouble, keep himself single, don't be like you hanged up, so all the ladies could just climb on you. You could be the next golden boy. And then you got Keyshawn Davis, the Olympian, the silver Olympian. Y'all already know he can never go over he can never overcome the Andy Cruz. But I believe that in the pros, I always said that Keyshawn Davis had a pro style, and I think in the pros that I believe that he could beat Andy Cruz in the pros, in my opinion. I know people's gonna disagree because of course y'all seen what happened in the amateurs, and he hasn't got a win over Andy Cruz. But I think in the pros, I think that Keyshawn Davis wins. But this is an intriguing fight. Shout out to Keon as well. Great amateur as well. Kelvin as well. You feel me? Fernando Vargas Jr., Amado Vargas, who just beat Sugar Rush, Sean Garcia. What's good in the chat? Yo, Hunter of the Hunt. Go on, Lord. Yeah. Paso de super body. Gay. Good looking out. God bless you, my brother. Let me say what's up to the members. If you want to become a member of the Punch Drunk Boxing, y'all already know where to go, man. Smash that pin. Y'all already know where to go, baby. Y'all already know the high octane. Mr. Moonshine, Dimelo, Karate Kid in the building. What's good, Karate Kid? Michaela Mayo was looking hot today. Good looking ladies boxing tomorrow. Yes, sir. Michaela May gonna be performing tomorrow as well. And she ain't losing a lot of weight as well. That's why she looking a little thickety thick. Karate Kid in the building was good, man. Hunter the Hunt. Once again, good looking out. God bless you with the super chat, man. Starting the donations off. Y'all want to be a sponsor to the channel. Y'all already know, man. Keep that donations up. You feel me? Show support to the channel. What's good? What's good? Shadow Band in the building. What's good, man? What's good? Who else? Who else? The member, Mora. Mora in the building was good, man. Mora in the building was good. I like this. You know what I'm saying? Alicia, but I'm going on. You seen the interview today? Man, she was tearing. I want to be there for you, baby. Wipe the tears off your face. You strong, baby. You strong, baby girl. She said something personal. I want to know what happened in the personal life. You know what I'm saying? I know she's not with Tony Harrison. I want to know what's going on. What happened in that because they was winner. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. Edwin in the building was good. Tres in the building was good, man. Mora, Colo. 5 pesos de super chari pariqueya. Comprar pizza con Coca-Cola. Let's go. Una chaquita de palo viejo. Go to the liquor store, buy me a little $5. You know what I'm saying? Lil Jack Daniels or Jameson, something like that. I didn't watch the interview, but I watched the weigh-in. I haven't watched the weigh-in as well. But look, man, of course, going to be talking about this right here. I believe that this is a good idea, and I believe that this right here, this Fat Family Feud. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: Keyshawn Davis is doing a wonderful job in getting under people's skin. Keyshawn Davis I'm gonna say it like this: Keyshawn Davis know how to promote. A lot of people be looking at Rolly. Oh, yo, Rolly know how to promote. His mouth got him where he's at right now. But I'm saying like this: his skills and his mouth is gonna get Keyshawn Davis where he's at right now. He's already got his homecoming fight, Virginia, Friday, November 8th. Gonna be Keon, Kelvin, Keyshawn Davis, Pat Snation in the building. Was good, man, with the $2 super chat comprado. 2 pesos de plátano. Ya no vende 2 pesos de plátano para Snation. Ya no lo vende, ya. Emilio versus Key and Tio versus Ryan undercard. Hey, yo, Turkey Alashiki, make it happen. Turkey Alashiki, we'd have Emiliano versus Key, Tio versus Ryan. Make it happen. You don't want to be in business with the top rank? There you go. Good looking out, Pass Nation. Appreciate you, my brother. Hey, yo, we got 93K, 93,000. We just hit 93,000 subscribers. We moving on up. Share the live, ladies and gentlemen. Share the videos. We going on 100K. Hopefully we could hit 100K before Christmas. How about that? Can we hit 100K before Christmas? Can we hit enough? I want to get my silver plaque. Damn it. Let's get Ponjon Boxing, aka Silver Plaque. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout out to the supporters, man. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the people that's constantly supporting, commenting, sharing, liking the videos and stuff like that. Because y'all already know, man, hit the algorithm. Good looking out. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's go. Hunter of the Hunt. Con los 5 pesos. Me dice. I like how Keyshawn moving. He putting his brothers in harm's way, though. They ain't like that. Ooh. They not like us. They not like us. Which one? You know what I'm saying? We sing the Mexican version. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. We gotta get a little remix. Dum ding ding dum ding dum 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 dum. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Gotta see the Mexican version. You feel me? Hey, I've been listening to Mexican music for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm starting to like this Mexican. I'm starting to like Mexican music like that. Feel me? What's this new song that I be listening to and stuff like that? Let me see. You know when you got a playlist and you go over your playlist and they recommend some songs to you, and I be listening to this song. What's this song? Hold on. What's this artist? Maybe y'all know him and stuff like that. What's this? Exavi, La Diabla. I like that song. La Diabla. I like that song. That should be getting me hype. 7 times national champion Emiliano smokes Keyshawn. Ooh. 7-time national champion. But Keyshawn Davis and the silver Olympian in Tokyo. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about Keyshawn Davis for a long time in my channel. When a lot of people wasn't talking about Keyshawn Davis and Punch Drunk Boxing, we was talking about Keyshawn Davis on my channel. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He go at odds. Hey, yo, I remember he was talking. He was going in on Jamel Charlo, pause, going in on Teofimo Lopez, going on Gervonta Tank Davis, going on Ryan Garcia, going on Devin Haney. Yo, on Rolly. He's doing the right thing to get his name out there. And look, he's got his own homecoming fight. Virginia is going to be packed out there. There's going to be a lot of support. As a matter of fact, he's doing so well, right? He's not even the champion just yet. But you got Brian Norman Jr. fighting in this undercard. Remember, we was talking about Xavi. Yeah, Xavi. Sí, yo estaba bien. Yeah, sí, I was listening to La Diabla. Huh? S2 K said Teofimo Lopez versus Keyshawn. I just think that fight is not to me, in my opinion, where Teofimo Lopez is at is not that fight. But I like I like this family feud. See, this is realistic to me. And the reason why I say it's realistic to me, because I believe the Top Rank needs this. You already know that Top Rank, again, like I said at the beginning of the live, Top Rank doesn't have that star power. They don't have the star power. I mean, they got the, you know what I'm saying? Look, Jared Anderson lost. He was supposed to be like a new phenom for Top Rank. Teofimo Lopez is at odds with, seems like he's at odds with Top Rank. Top Rank is, I don't know what's going on in that situation. They're going through litigations and things of that nature. So we don't know what's going to happen to Teofimo Lopez and Top Rank. Maybe they could reach a buyout. Maybe they could do the same thing that Edgar Berlanga did with Top Rank, right? They lost Edgar Berlanga. They lost Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, they got Inoue, but Inoue is they still, Inoue still got his promoter out there in Japan. Frank Warren, Tyson Fury. We don't know how long Tyson Fury is going to be active and things of that nature, right? But in terms of in America, right, they only got Teofimo Lopez. Right? As right now, the spearhead for Top Rank. And maybe he's not going to be there too long. So right now, take out Teofimo Lopez from Top Rank. The spearhead is going to be Keyshawn Davis and Emiliano Vargas. So this makes sense right here. You know what I'm saying? This makes sense right here. You got respectable families, respectable brothers, respectable fighters, great amateurs from both, but from both sides. And we got what people is unfortunate, but people like this Mexican versus Black, Latino versus Black versus Latino is intriguing, is a selling pitch. It is what it is. It's tribal in the sport of boxing. It sells, bro. It just does. You know what I'm saying? It does. You know, even I try to stay away from it for a long time ago when I started my channel and stuff like that. And I already know people was like, nah, Punch on boxing. You don't understand in boxing. You can't be on this brotherhood, togetherness, and everybody kumbaya. Boxing is not like that, Punch on boxing. Because y'all remember I always used to be like, God first, everything second, 5 + 5 equals 2 champions. We're all brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. And people be like, Pittman, shut up. We're not all brothers and sisters, Punch. We're not all brothers and sisters, Punch. Man, let me know what you feel. And then I got to the habit and be like, all right, let me know what y'all feel. I am Latino, so y'all already know I'm going to be pumping my culture, just like every other person that loves their culture is going to hype their culture up. I'm Latino, baby. Yo soy Latino, mi gente, ¿qué? Huh? Nah, Punch, you know what I'm saying? You black. You black, Punch. Pero yo soy Latino, deja esa vaina. I know American Black. I know American Black. I ain't Latino, baby. They get mad. I don't know why people get mad. Like no, you got to identify with me. I tell you who you are. Huh? How about when a police stops you, you know what I'm saying? They gonna think that you black anyway. So stop that ish, Punch. You black. You ain't nothing else. Look at your color. They get mad, man. They want you to identify what they want you to identify. Mira, cállese mi cocolo feo. Okay. Anyway, Matt Bell Colon said Black and Latino, Black versus white, Mexican versus Puerto Rican sells in boxing, right? Right? And we understand that, right? What was selling? What was selling for Canelo Alvarez, the 4th division world champion, super middleweight undisputed? What's his last fight, right? What they was selling? What was the pitch? It was what? Right? Mexican versus Puerto Rico, right? Ain't no beef. Ain't no beef, but that's a selling pitch, right? That's a selling pitch. Let me tell you like this. If Alexander Usyk was in the light, I'm gonna tell you like this. If Alexander Usyk was in the light heavyweight division, and you got Artur Beterbiev or Bivol, but you got the Russians versus Ukraine, man, you know how good that would sell? Do you know how good that will sell? Hey, while we watch Olympics, it's country versus country, right? It is what it is, man. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I had to submit to it. I had to submit to it. So this makes a lot of sense. And it seems like you already know that top rank, their contract is running out. Their top rank with ESPN is running out. I think that contract is gonna be void, is gonna be done by I believe spring 2025 or June 2025. So, and I don't think that ESPN is gonna give them another contract. It's gonna extend the contract. So Top Rank is gonna be looking for a new home. And while they look for a new home, what they have to do, they have to build some type of interest, some type of content, so they could pitch to the new distributor, to the new network, right? Whether they want to pitch, if Top Rank was to pitch them their company to the Zone, if they want to pitch their company to Amazon Prime. I heard the rumors. Well, my source told me already that they've been in negotiations with. Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard. Y'all gonna hear it here first. I've been already told this late last year, that they already been in talks. Top Rank with Amazon Prime. Hey, that a lot of things could change since last year. I heard that a source told me this November 2023 that ESPN was not going to extend the contract with ESPN. That's just the source. You could believe me or not. That's not coming from me. That's coming from a very, very credible source that knows the ins and outs. But like I said, that was last year. You never know what has changed. You never know. I could see Top Rank on the Zone. Think about it. Top Rank on the Zone, Matchup on the Zone, Golden Boy on the Zone, and then everybody would just be paying attention to the Zone. I think that's a better idea, in my opinion. That's a better idea, because it seems like because if you have everybody in the same platform, everybody just going to be linked to the same platform. Everybody going to be promoting the same platform. We already see that PBC pay-per-view you could buy it on the Zone as well. Think about it. The Canelo Alvarez fight, I bought that fight. The Edgar Berlanga versus Canelo Alvarez fight, I fought that fight on the. I bought the fight on the Zone. So I don't think that there is any even the Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney, right? I bought it on the Zone. The Ryan Garcia versus Tank, I bought it on the Zone. Like, I already got my subscription on the Zone, and the subscription is more expensive than any of the subscription. I'm gonna be buying on the Zone and get my $59.99 off, or the $69.99 off the Zone. Hunter the Hunt says, yo, I want Ryan and Tio or Ryan and Rody to fight. The buildup will be wild. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like this: boxing is boxing. The business of boxing has changed tremendously. Not tremendously, but you know what I'm saying. But it's changed a lot. I don't know if it's for the good or for the worse, but these networks, they just want real. They want some revenue. You understand what I'm saying? And I believe that this right here is going to really entice and really going to captivate the imagination and the emotions of the boxing fans. I think that all these guys know how to promote. All these guys know how to talk. Now, I haven't heard Keyshawn talk a lot of trash, you know what I'm saying? But Kelvin talk, Keyshawn, y'all already know he talk. Amado talk. Emiliano, he's talking a little bit now. Now he's calling a little bit of a fight. He's coming to his own, right? And I always said that Emiliano is probably the best out of all of them, or has the best potential, but you never know what's gonna happen. I met Amado out there in the MGM Grand and stuff like that. Fernando Vargas Jr. Now I don't know how we're gonna match him up. Of course, we're gonna be matching up Emiliano versus Keyshawn. Keon, I believe that he was fighting in the amateurs in 150, 156, 154. Well, he's a super welterweight, and that right there, you could have. I mean, it should be. I don't know, because Amando is kind of small. It's short. I think he's a super featherweight, right? He fights at 130. I don't know if he fights in 140 and stuff like that. See, that's the part that I don't know who Amado will fight. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that would be a great matchup. I think that will spike up the interest in the sport of boxing. All these guys know how to promote Family Feud. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, Top Rank should sign the other brothers, um Amado and Fernando Jr., just to entice this fight. I believe that this fight will sell. You put this fight in Vegas. I think with a half a year of really promoting this fight and promoting this event, I truly think that's going to captivate the imagination, the emotions of the boxing fans. It's going to create that type of buzz. It's going to create that type of intense race, black versus Latino. Yes, it will. It is what it is, and hopefully everybody keep it safe and keep it cordial and stuff like that. But tongue and how you say it, um, kiss cheek and tongue and kiss. Well, how you say it? Like when you I forgot, man. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. But anyway, man, I don't know with certainties. What's good, Diaz in the building, man? I don't know with certainties, but that's the intriguing element. It is. It's an intriguing element, ladies and gentlemen. It is. You know what I'm saying? I think that this right here. See, we talk about, and this what about, remember I be talking about let's stop shrinking our sport. Let's stop asking for one fight, because only asking for one fight per division is what actually shrink our sport, is what keeps people so frustrated. Like, yo, I ain't getting the fight that I want to see, yo, but I want to see Bud and Canelo. I want to see Canelo and Benavidez, and that's it. Like, there's a lot of fights in the sport of boxing. 154-pound division is a very intriguing division. Of course, we're going to be having Xander Zayas. Hopefully, he make another statement like he did versus Patrick Teixeira. And I believe that was a great win. A lot of people ain't talking about that win, but because the only thing is that Xander Zayas doesn't bark. If Xander Zayas bark like Edgar Berlanga, let me tell you like this: a lot of people be talking about Xander Zayas. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Xander Zayas need at least somebody, a trainer, the pop, somebody to speak for him, because he's just too humble. And I'm not saying that he could really captivate the people's imagination, because Miguel Cotto was a quiet dude, right? But he had an active promoter. You know what I'm saying? He had an active promoter that's going to speak for him. And then he had a trainer like Freddie Roach will talk a lot of shit as well. I think that Xander Zayas, in the division that he's in right now, I think that's a money division right now. You got Virgil Ortiz. Imagine Virgil Ortiz versus Xander Zayas, right? Did he call him out? I think he called him out. I think Xander Zayas want to fight him. Virgil smokes Xander. Yeah, I got Virgil on that fight. But Xander's only 21 years old, 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz is 27 years old, 26 or 27. So let's see. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of grow. I know there's no rush in Xander Zayas, but I believe he's in a wonderful division right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Tim Tszyu, Xander Zayas, Virgil Ortiz, Xander. You know what I'm saying? Connor Ben, Josh Kelly fought in 160. I think he just moved back down to the 154. Stop playing. You got Bud Crawford out there. You got Earl Spence. You got Sabathia. You got Erickson Lubin. You got Jesus Ramos going to be fighting Mario Barrios in the Mike Tyson card. I got Mario Barrios on that one. If Jesus Ramos is going back to the 147, or he was in 154 for a while, I got Mario Barrios in that fight. But it's going to be an entertaining fight. That's going to be an entertaining fight, ladies and gentlemen. Mark my words. Mario Barrios versus Jesus Ramos. If they allow themselves to throw down, mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, that may be a fight of the year candidate. I believe the fight will mesh. I think that Mario Barrios does got grit when it's time for him to throw down. He don't got a lot of power, but Mario Barrios doesn't back down from anybody in the ring. I still can't believe that he lost a tank like that. Looking at the way that he performed and the grit that he performed, like, well, he didn't win any rounds versus Keith Thurman, but he showed us the particular fortitude like that. Plan versus Jamal, that would be a hell of a fight, right? Berlanga versus Munguia, that would be a hell of a fight as well, especially right now with the interest of Edgar Berlanga. And we got to be talking about. I'm gonna talk about Edgar Berlanga in a minute, just quick. You know what I'm saying? He's going back and forth with Gervonta Tank Davis. Hold on, folks. We're gonna be talking about everything. We're gonna go right back to We're gonna go right back to the Keyshawn Davis versus Emiliano Vargas. Let's talk about what other things that we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna be talking about this as well. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga going back and forth with Gervonta Tank Davis. Edgar Berlanga said that Gervonta Tank Davis is what? Let me give you the words of what Edgar Berlanga said about Gervonta Tank Davis and what he tweeted in his recent tweet. He said, hold on. He said, yo, I want to fight. He said, I want to fight the best at their best, bozo. I'm not you. That's shaky to fight one of these guys. And the first person you fought that was a threat was Ryan Garcia. You put a weight clause on him so he could be weak. You a sucker. What y'all feel about those comments, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat? What y'all feel about Edgar Berlanga's comment towards Gervonta Tank Davis, calling him a sucker? Calling him a sucker like Booker T. Can you dig that? Sucker! What y'all feel about that? Does he got a point? I believe that Edgar Berlanga got a point. At least Edgar Berlanga step inside the ring with Canelo Alvarez. I mean, we still waiting for Gervonta Tank Davis to step inside the ring versus somebody. And I'm talking about somebody when there's a fair play. You know what I'm saying? When the levels are right, the levels are even. You feel me? When he gonna dare to be great and fight Teofimo Lopez? He could have fought Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur Stevenson is injured right now, so we got to give him the pass. Yes, Vasily Lomachenko pulled himself out of negotiations, but Vasily Lomachenko been wanting to retire even after the Devin Haney fight. The only reason why he fought George Kambosos is because, remember what he said, I only did it for my dad. My dad wanted me to keep fighting. My dad didn't want to... my dad didn't want to... didn't want to end my career in a loss. So I did this for my dad. I didn't want to, it took me a long time to step inside the gym so I it's a good it's a good victory. It's a good fight. I go back home and see what's next, or see what I got to do. Maybe my last time, maybe I see what my team say, and I go after. I find out what to do after. I give Vasily Lomachenko a pass for that. Vasily Lomachenko has done a lot in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just too late. Gervonta Tank Davis should have fought him a long time ago. Matter of fact, Gervonta Tank Davis should have fought Vasily Lomachenko before Teofimo Lopez. Before Teofimo Lopez did your dirty work. So we're gonna be talking about that as well. And yo, YouTube, why you messing with my last video when I was talking about Diddy and stuff like that? They ain't trying to push that. They ain't trying to recommend that video right away. They like no monetization on that. We're gonna limit your monetization on that. AI is crazy, bro. AI is crazy. It's not even a human doing it anymore. Hey, yo, they regulating YouTube like crazy right now. I think because the election is coming up, and now every word, you know what I'm saying? It's like being like handled. I don't know what's happening in YouTube, to be honest, bro. The boxing content creators, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Like they flagging, they regulating everything, bro. They just regulated one of my lives. I'll show y'all right now. I ain't even playing around. Look, I'll show you right now. I'm not even playing around. Like YouTube is I don't know what they doing right now, to be honest. Like, I'm gonna show you right now. I ain't even playing around. Like, they banned one of my videos and then they put it back and it's crazy. Like, watch. Let me show y'all. Where is that? Look at this. Look at this. After manually reviewing your video, where confirmed that it wasn't suitable for all advertisers. As a result, it will continue to run limited or no ads. Teofimo Lopez blocked the takeover. Fans protecting. Like, why are they blocking that video after almost a week? Like, Yo, I'm telling you, they regulate. Hey, yo, boxing content creators, man. Look, I want to be myself, man. I want to be myself. But in the last week, they're already flagging 2 videos, man. Like I don't know. Like, man, should I go? I don't know if I gotta go to Rumble or something. One sure you can't see the comments number, but not all the comment. It's crazy. They regulating everything. Like even if I put a comment, it will black the screen. Like it's getting crazy. Like YouTube is getting too like it's getting too commercial. It's getting too like it's like you got to watch everything you say. Like you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's getting uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it was before, man. It's not like it was before. I'll be honest. It's not like it was before, man. You know. Yo, like leaving the last video I did with the Diddy video. Like I didn't even curse. I didn't even say. I said rainbow, Skittles, even the terminology so y'all could get it. And still, I'll show you right now. Still, look. Hold on. I'll show you how. Look. Look. A Diddy party in America. Well, look. Limited. It's getting like whack, to be honest, folks. It is, man. I wish that I could just transition all this and all the support like to a Rumble, but you know what I'm saying? Like we built this channel out here. We almost hitting 100K. If we gotta, in life itself, we have to adjust, right? Sometimes we don't want to adjust, but I'm adjust to the best of my ability and stuff like that. The thumbnail doesn't help, unfortunately. Which one? Why? What's wrong with the thumbnail? Selective outrage. It's a Diddy party. America's a Diddy party. What's wrong with the thumbnail? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with the thumbnail, my brother, right, David? Ain't nothing wrong with the thumbnail. I ain't put no naked people in there, something like that. I got timed out at least once a week. Wow. Monkeys, no way. I ain't even put monkey on it. I ain't even look. I ain't even put monkey on it. Look. I said monkey wrench. So now we can't say monkey wrench. Yo, they're gonna throw a monkey wrench. I did videos about. Matter of fact, one of my videos I did about Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz on that fight. I said that Andy Ruiz threw a monkey wrench on Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder. I never got flagged. I never got flagged for that. Hold on. Look. Look at the title. Why I'm getting Tio from Lopez blocked to take over. Fans protecting Bud and Tank cause Tio performs to the level of his competition. Y'all scared Tio will throw a monkey wrench. And look at the wrench right there. Why am I getting flagged for that? And when you're trying to remember, we're boxing content, we're content creators, so we're trying to create. I'm creating something so y'all can understand what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's linked to what he said about the monkeys and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just being creative with my thumbnail and my titles, and still they trying to control everything. That's the only way. Government world, we going to stage being set. Yeah, man. They really trying to control everything on YouTube. It's getting too out of hand right now. It's getting way out of hand right now. I gotta be honest, getting way out of. But keep on smashing the like button, man. Let them know that we got support out here. He said, "Bud reported it." Probably. But anyway, let's talk about this Edgar Berlanga and Gervonta Tan Davis right quick. So Edgar Berlanga said what he needed to say to Gervonta Tan Davis. I agree with Edgar Berlanga and stuff like that. But also Edgar Berlanga called out Anthony Joshua. Edgar Berlanga said that he will fight Danny Dubois, move up to the heavyweight division. And I'm saying in my mind, like, look, y'all already know. Y'all follow the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, yes, I've supported the way that Edgar Berlanga carried himself. I supported the way that Edgar Berlanga, represented himself. Went out there, exceeded the expectations. A lot of people knew that he was not going to win the fight, but you know what? He gave himself the chance to the best of his ability versus arguably the best of this era. it was a hard hill to climb because of course he never faced anything like this, never been under the lights like this. So Edgar Berlanga, in my opinion, exceeded the expectations, right? I believe that he gained from his performance versus Canelo Alvarez. I believe that he gained fans. I believe he gained the respect of the Puerto Rican fan base. The Puerto Rican fan base, there was a lot of Puerto Ricans that I knew that was trying to say that he's not the guy for Puerto Rico. But after the fight, even friends that I know that don't even watch boxing was hitting me up like crazy. I got invited to like four fight parties. I don't remember the last time I went to a fight party because a lot of my peoples and a lot of the lounges and bars that I go to, they don't even want to play, but they don't even want to show boxing anymore. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have abandoned boxing for the UFC. A lot of bars I used to go to, people that used to be into the sport of boxing, not even into the sport of boxing, they're more into the UFC. Matter of fact, a lot of people is more into college football than boxing. Like for real, like yo, if you would have seen my crew, especially in the Bronx, bro, we used to throw a fight party and it used to be, no lie, like we used to shut the whole block down. It'd be like 50 plus just sitting in a chair watching and then people looking around. You know what I'm saying? Well, those are the Mayweather days as well. You feel me? But boxing is not, but with the Canelo Alvarez and Edgar Berlanga, there was a lot of people, a lot of bars. You know what I'm saying? I know bartenders that was hitting me up and saying, yo, you coming through today? Because they know I'm a boxing guy. Yo, we showing the fight. And I did the live. You know what I'm saying? But if I ain't do the live, man, I'll be hitting man spots that day. So I know that Edgar Berlanga did do something to ignite certain fans or to get the respect of certain fans. But at the end of the day, you didn't win. And I don't want Edgar Berlanga to act like a loser, but I don't want him to act like he won. Like, oh yeah, we're gonna have a parade because of my performance. No, you didn't win. I don't want you to. I don't want you to think that losing is winning. You know what I'm saying? Your stock ain't dropped like Pitbull Cruz, but I don't want you to handle your career like Pitbull Cruz. And look at Pitbull Cruz, how he ended up with, right? Chasing the Gervonta Davis fight. Rap Stop Boxing Now is the voice of the UK, London, bruv. What's good, man? Boxing is becoming like Diddy's party. America has become a Diddy's party. I said that on the video. Go check out the video after the live. We're going to be talking about that as well. I got a lot of things to talk about because, of course, I haven't gone live in consecutive days and stuff like that. I think that's something healthy when there's a slow day in the sport of boxing. Yeah, man. A lot of people talking about the Diddy stuff. You feel me? A lot of people talking about that. We're going to be talking about that as well because I did a video and I know there's a boxing channel, but I always say that boxing translates to life itself. And if I got a mic and I got a platform, I got to speak up. You know what I'm saying? I got to speak up certain things in a society that I don't like. You feel me? I believe that us men, we got to really stand up. It's time for us men to really stand up. For real, man. They going at, I'm telling you, the evil empire, the Skittles Army, the Rainbow Army, the Starburst Army, the Taste of Rainbow Army. I'm telling you, they really setting up shop into the psyche of our youth. And if men don't stop this, if fathers, responsible men do not police not only our community. We always hear about we got to police our community, man. We got to police everything for real. You know what I'm saying? Because they coming to get our children. Forget about adults. They coming to get our children. They said F the adults. They already got their mind made up. They're going after the children. They're going to regulate and they're going to mold a new generation of kids that, oh, it's okay. No, I want to hold hands with Jimmy, mommy. I want to hold Jimmy. I hate girls. I'm telling you. Mora. I've never seen someone take an L and be all happy about it. That's what I'm saying. I like Edgar, man. But he celebrated like if he, you see his pictures in Instagram and social media, like he's acting like he beat Canelo. Bro, in the end of the day, my brother, you exceeded the expectations. You went a whole 12. You barely, you probably won the most 3 rounds, the most, and that's probably being nice for a lot of people, right? The most 3 rounds. A lot of people feel like it was 2. A lot of people feel like it was a shutout. Like, yo, my man, yo, take advantage of this opportunity. Go back to the drawing board, right? Go back to the drawing board. You feel me? Take advantage of the opportunity, just like Canelo Alvarez took advantage of the opportunity with Canelo Alvarez, with Floyd Mayweather. But before that, Canelo Alvarez was already a champion. You've never been a champion. He's already calling out Anthony Joshua and Danny Dubois. Relax, Edgar. Relax, Edgar. You didn't win. I don't want people to think that having a participation trophy, you feel like you a winner. Like, yeah, you a winner in the bank account. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, you a winner in the bank account. You feel me? Yes, you got more respect. Yes, your stock didn't drop. But there's going to be something next. Can you do the same thing? Are you going to beat Jaime Munguia? Because if you go to and face Jaime Munguia and lose to Jaime Munguia, it all ends. It all ends. If you can't beat Jaime Munguia, it all ends. Right? If you go on fight Caleb Plant, it all ends. If you fight Demetrius Andre, it all ends. If you lose to these guys, it all ends. Just like that. As a matter of fact, it really never begun. It never really begun. Think about it. Edgar Berlanga said that he's the face, that he's gonna be the face of boxing. Yo, my man, you didn't beat Canelo. Relax, you didn't beat Canelo. I don't think that Canelo Alvarez said after he lost to Floyd Mayweather, hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be the face of boxing now. Yo, right? I think Edgar Berlanga is getting too carried away with his loss. And he's getting carried away with his loss. I don't want him to be down. I want him to take this as an experience. He never fought anybody in the elite level. You know what I'm saying? He never fought a champion like that. So, yes, I believe. And look, Edgar Berlanga, you're not. I know Edgar Berlanga keeps on, comparing his situation with Canelo Alvarez and Canelo Alvarez with Floyd Mayweather. That's totally different type of scenario. Edgar, you know why? Because Canelo Alvarez is actually 22, 23 years old. You're 27 years old. You in your prime. Canelo Alvarez was far from his prime. You know what I'm saying? You're not young like that. You feel me? You are Teofimo Lopez age, right? Boots need to even step up as well, right? Your David Benavidez age. You know what I'm saying? You're Daniel. You're Daniel Dubois' age. Look what Daniel Dubois has accomplished. Look at Daniel Dubois' resume. Is the reason why he performed the way that he performed. Looking at his resume, looking at his experience allowed him to get hit with a right hand and stuff like that, backed up and hit with a counter shot right back to Anthony Joshua and Florida and won the fight. If Daniel Dubois never would have had those experiences in which he lost versus Joyce and was battered around in the beginning of the fight after he weathered the storm that he knocked out his opponent, if he didn't have the fight with Philip Hergovich and Jamel Herring and stuff, not Jamel Herring, I'm sorry, with Gerald Miller, if he had a fight like that and those experiences, maybe he never would have had this outcome. Maybe this moment would have been too much for Danny Dubois, right? But Danny Dubois is only 27 years old. Edgar Berlanga, you're 27 years old. You're not this young spring chicken out there in the sport of boxing. You feel me? You're not Xander Zayas and you're not Kid Austin's age. You're 27 years old. Yes, this is people are going to be intrigued with your next fight. People are going to want to see how you improve. And one thing that we know about Canelo Alvarez after the Floyd Mayweather, he improved. Can you do the same thing and improve? People sleeping on Diego Pacheco. Edgar Berlanga versus Diego Pacheco. That's going to be a good matchup. I think Diego Pacheco should talk a little bit more. Good looking out, Mode. I appreciate you. But at least Edgar Berlanga step inside the ring. And this is the indication of, that if you put up a good fight, the boxing fans is going to acknowledge it, and the boxing fans is going to support that. You feel me? The boxing fans ain't that stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the boxing fans do play bipolar, but the boxing fans ain't that stupid. In the end of the day, the primary thing that a boxing fan want to see, especially when they sacrificing their Saturday away from their family and friends, sometimes they enjoy it with their friends and family, but when they sacrifice a Saturday night to see a fight, this is what they want to see, is a fight. And if you give them a good fight, in the end of the day, the boxing fan is gonna like it. I don't even think that people cared about who won from Virgil Ortiz and Boachuk. They just like the fight. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this Bud Crawford era. Um, um, he be on my comment section all the time. On my comment section all the time. You know what I'm saying? We really ain't talking about race like that. But since if you don't say that Bud Crawford is king, then you're a racist. If you're Latino, you don't say Bud Crawford is king for this channel, you're a racist. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Bud Crawford said a lot of racist stuff. Matter of fact, let me show you what Bud Crawford said. Since this is the racist channel, hold on, I got you right here, my brother. Hold on, stay right there. I want to. He's a supporter of Bud Crawford. Now let me see if he keeps it real. Let's see if he keeps it real. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me see if he keeps it real. See, I like debunking people like this right away. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take me too much time. Hold on, give me 1 second right here. Hold on. 1 second. I got you right here. You stay right there, right? Stay right there. Let me change this for you. Change this for you. So this was Bud Crawford when he's going back and forth with Jose Benavidez Sr. Y'all remember? Y'all remember that, folks? Y'all remember when they was going back and forth, ladies and gentlemen? Stay right there. This is Terrence Crawford where he's going back and forth with Jose Benavidez Jr. I'm gonna beat your behind. I'm gonna get all them burritos out you, boy. Put your purse on it, be it. Let's get some real ish going. I'm gonna get all them burritos out. How much you want to bet it? They be like, hey, yo, I'm gonna get all them chickens out your mouth. Ooh. Ooh, but you know what? Latinos don't be crying because Latinos don't cry and the Mexicans don't cry. The Mexicans don't cry and the Ecuadorians didn't cry when he said that. You know why? Because burritos is good, baby. I love burritos. And they love burritos. Just like I love chicken, you love chicken. But if you say, hey, yo, get that, man, I'm going to snatch that chicken out your mouth. You chicken grease, you mother effer, you. Yo, you racist, yo. You racist. Man, shut up. You eating chicken a day right now. You eat chicken for breakfast. Stop playing. Oh, I can eat a chicken sandwich for breakfast. That's the difference between that I could say that's the difference between like everything is racist when it comes to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. Let's be honest. I'm just keeping it real. Everything is racist for the brothers. You can't mention no food. You can't. If you say boy, that's racist. Chicken, that's racist. Watermelon, racist. Monkey, racist. If you say an animal, if you say an animal, if you say a food, if you say boy, if you say everything is racist. Everything's racist. You're racist. Shit. Nah, he keep that same energy, so don't complain. It's about Tio. Stop deflecting. What is about Tio? What you mean is about Tio? Huh? Hey, yo, when Bud Crawford gonna step up? Huh? When Bud Crawford? Hey, yo, the Bud Crawford era. The Bud Crawford era, please, man. Bud Crawford is too old for the Bud Crawford. Bud Crawford is too old for the Bud Crawford era. You know what I'm saying? If he would have said the Bud Crawford era when he was 26 years old, he's 37 years old. And he already said his team already said he's on his way out. So it can be the Bud Crawford era. Let's be real. Let's be honest. It can be. He already said he's on his way. His team is saying, Bomac said he's on his way out. That's why they won the Canelo Vargas fight. So you can't get the Canelo Vargas fight and then leave boxing. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Bud Crawford has the great opportunity to lock in a good deal and to do what actually Floyd Mayweather did when he was 36 years old, the same age as Bud Crawford, and lock down that Showtime deal. I believe he could do that right now. But he said, yo, look at the Techo TV. I'm eating chicken right now. Just wanted to come and shake up your channel. I know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like them other channels that be blocking people when they disagree with them. And so you family out here, my brother. You feel me? You family out here. You know what I'm saying? I entertain. But let me tell you like this. Hey, yo, the Bud Crawford era. How about Bud Crawford signs a contract or give Teofimo Lopez a contract so he could smack the monkey slur out his mouth. How about that? So he could punch the monkey slur out his mouth. I want to see Bud Crawford versus Teofimo Lopez. How about that? Don't you want to see that? Let's see that. You mentioned Rip. But hold on, let me see. I'm gonna send the link to you. Yeah, let me see. Hold on. They want to show up. They don't. Send the people don't want to show up. They don't show up. Probably have a surprise guest. We'll see. Matter of fact, let me see if I can see it right here. Hold on. Probably have a surprise guest. Oh, let me see. Let me message. Let me see if I got a message. Give me 1 second, folks. Talking about Edgar Berlanga, he's in Puerto Rico right now, look like. All right, let me turn this thing on. What up with Boo Boo? Hey, yo, I think tomorrow, tomorrow, yo, Joe Pilot, tomorrow, I think I'm going to give you a great update. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to give you an official update tomorrow about what's next with the Mise Andre. Yeah, man. I'm hopefully he's going to be in the channel tomorrow. I know he's going to be out here in New York City. I'm gonna go to the fight, Madison Square Garden. Probably he's gonna come out here to New York City and go to the fight on. And he wants to. All I could tell you this, Joe Pilot. He wants Jaime Munguia. He wants Kalen Plant. He wants Diego Pacheco, and he wants Edgar Berlanga. He's in tremendous shape right now. He's been working hard nonstop. Say it like this, man. He's hungry. He's been hungry, just waiting for another opportunity. I'm gonna tell you like this: a lot of people ain't reluctant to get inside the ring with the Mise Andre, even with his defeat versus David Benavidez. That's not a person that people just want to step inside the ring with, you know. And I think that the boxing community has been unfair. Like, people watch him be ducked. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have watched it. Like, 160-pound division. We seen him go up against Triple G in the ring while he got a belt. We seen him have the opportunity to have a Canelo Alvarez fight. Like, put it this way, Boo Andre deserved to fight. He earned and deserved to fight Canelo more than Edgar Berlanga. Am I right or wrong? He said, Carmen, why were you rooting for Boo Boo against Benavidez? Because Boo was been one of my favorite fighters since the amateurs. And you know what I'm saying? I support Boo Boo. That's it. I rock with Boo Boo. That doesn't mean that I didn't think that David Benavidez was going to give him a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that David Benavidez was the biggest threat. You feel me, Carmen? But you know, you rock with the people that you support. I've been a fan of Boo Boo ever since the amateurs. at 2026, 2025. He wasn't even a pro yet. You know what I'm saying? And I don't switch up. So you got to respect me for that, right? Or I just could be, or I could just jump on what's the hottest thing, right? For dealing with this substantially vacant psychopaths, psychophats. Salute punch, keep it up, hermano. Gracias de lo mío. Scofants. I said psycho. Why I say psycho? Psychopaths. English is my second language. You right. I'm a fan of both. Carmen said, good looking out, Diaz, man. Appreciate you, man. $5 super chat, yo. Good looking out for the people that keep donating on the channel. If y'all can't donate on the super chat, y'all already know y'all can do the Cash App as well, just in case if y'all don't got anything linked like that, you know. But let's keep on talking about a lot of potential fights in the sport of boxing. Chicago Kills in the building was good. Hopefully, Boo Boo worked on his endurance before he gassed versus Dave. Nah, to be honest, Joe Pilot, let me say it like this, man. Boo Boo's I went to Boo Boo's training camp as well. Remember, he was training out here in New York City as well. Boo Boo had a great training camp. You know what I'm saying? I think that I think he put on too much, in my opinion, probably put on too much weight because he's not a naturally 168. But I think he put on too much weight too fast. You know, and I think that it was just that punch. It wasn't really the endurance. It was that punch. When David Benavidez landed that punch, that changed the whole thing. Because I believe that Boo Boo was winning the first round, the second round, probably won the third round. It was getting highly competitive. I think David Benavidez was coming along that third round, but I still gave that round to Boo Boo Andre. And let me say it like this: I was sitting a row behind Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was on my far right, and he was giving a lot of props to Boo Boo, especially when Boo Boo went down and Boo was getting touched up. He said, "Yo, he ain't going out. He's not going down without a fight." You know what I'm saying? And Mike Tyson was looking around and he's like, "Yo, that boy got heart. That boy got heart." You know what I'm saying? I think that even if Boo Boo Andre would have seen what Mike Tyson was saying about him, even though that he was cheering, he was going for David Benavidez and stuff like that, but he was giving a lot of credit. He was giving a lot of props to Demise Andre. I was proud of Demise Andre, in my opinion. I felt that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have seen, if you was there, anybody that was out there, if you would have seen David Benavidez and Demise Andre in the weigh-in person, not on TV, because that could be, you know what I'm saying, that could be an illusion. You said, "Oh man, yo, Demise Andre, yeah, I like the you know what I'm saying, he looked ripped, he looked ready, he didn't look drained, nobody looked." Fight night, David Benavidez looked like Tyson Fury, bro. I'm dead serious. David Benavidez looked like a totally different monster. Totally different monster, bro. Looked like he gained like 30 pounds. 30 pounds. And look, I was eating Thai food. Put it this way. Joe Pilot, I was eating Thai food in the Mandalay Bay. You know, in the entrance, right on the left, there's a Thai food place, right? So after in the nighttime, after the weigh-in and stuff like that, I think it was the nighttime, or or the afternoon. What was it? I don't know if it was the nighttime or the afternoon. I think, and they were sitting. They had David Benavidez team had their whole team eating, and I'm there, overhearing. I'm eating food, and they was like, you know what I'm saying, David Benavidez rehydrated to almost 200 pounds. One guy said 198. One of his trainers or strength and conditioning coach. I don't know if it was Memo. I don't think it was Memo there. I don't know if Memo was there. And you know what I'm saying? I never seen Memo in person. And I said, damn. Yo, David Benavidez looked like Tyson Fury in that ring. Like it looked like it was a heavyweight versus a middleweight. It was a heavyweight versus a middleweight in that ring. Man, stop it. Boo Boo was bigger than. No, he wasn't, bro. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't, bro. Like, I don't like how you gonna tell me, bro? I know the facts. I know the facts on here. This ain't no cap. This is facts. Thinking, man, stop it. Like, even when you give people the facts, that's why you know what? I'm gonna say it like this. You know why I don't even do like media credentials anymore and stuff like that? First, I get blackballed and things like that because I already understand this community. People are just gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, which whatever fighter they want to give you the benefit of the doubt with, right? It's like they see you that you know shit, they see you that you in the circle, and then people be like, no, it's not. If I tell you, yo, Teofimo Lopez was not supposed to be in that ring versus George Camboso, man, you just saying that, yo, Teofimo Lopez was not supposed to be in that ring with George Camboso. He was supposed to be in the hospital, hooked up in a machine. I said yes. And that's why I never even made a prediction. Look at my archives. I didn't even make a Camboso versus Teofimo Lopez prediction. You know why? Because I even told Teofimo Lopez, why are you getting in the ring? Why? Oh no, shut up. Tio, he was held. He was 100%. Look at him in the. All right. I looked everywhere with no info of Canelo weight that night. Nah, man, he wasn't, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, on way in, they great. Even I was hype. I'm like, yo, on fight night, everybody that was in the front row was like, yo, this guy is a monster. This guy rehydrated like. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I was like, oh my God. So when the first round coming, I see Demis Andre putting hands on him, and even after the fight, when he's like, hey, yo, man, I was hitting him with some shots. He didn't even feel them shits. Same thing with Jamel Charlo with Canelo Alvarez. Yo, I was hitting him with things. He looked like he didn't feel nothing. Yo, rehydration. When people rehydrate, is a whole different ball game. It's a whole different ball game, bro. It's a whole different ball game. And I'm not gonna. And Demis Andre did rehydrate pretty well, but it was unhealthy for him because that's not his weight. You know what I'm saying? And I let him talk about it. Tomorrow, Demis Andre might be on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let him talk about the whole experience. I ain't even gonna say nothing since I'm just punch on boxing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just a drunk with a mic. David Benavidez and Berlanga come in the same weight on fight night. Nah, to be honest, Joshua Cotto, David Benavidez come 10, maybe like 8 pounds more than Berlanga. Berlanga, they said he'd say 193. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez was way above that versus Demis Andre. But you know what I'm saying? You sign up for it. I mean, I think a lot of people do it in the sport of boxing. I think that what was crazy in the sport of boxing is that you have these guys, these strength and conditioning nutritionists, or these scientists, these gurus in the sport of boxing, and they just floating around. Ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though that Victor Conte, I believe that's not supposed to be in the sport of boxing. And yes, he does work with Boo Boo. But then you have Memo working with David Benavidez. So it's like, shit, I gotta work with damn Victor Conte. If David Benavidez got Memo, shit, I got it. You got Memo. It was the battle, ladies and gentlemen. It was the battle of the inside joke, not the inside joke, but the inside scoop. It was the battle of Victor Conte versus Memo. Who is going to rehydrate better? Who? The rehydration game. You know what I'm saying? These guys don't know nothing about the sport of boxing, bro. In my opinion, these guys are from the track and field, that dirty the track and field. Both of these guys. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. You know what I'm saying? And now they're in the sport of boxing because they're X'd out in every other sport. That's why. They're X'd out in the sport of boxing. I'm sorry, they're X'd out in every other sport and they're in the sport of boxing because you allow anybody and everybody in the sport of boxing. You could allow the biggest drug dealer in your neighborhood to manage a fighter, and you're gonna see him in the ring and stuff like that. You clean up your money in the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing is the Wild Wild West. The sport of boxing is the only place that you could have money, no matter how you made your money. Get a fighter that you know, manage a fighter, advise a fighter, get him a couple of fights and stuff like that. Now you in the sport of boxing. You can't do that in basketball. You can't just buy a team just because you got money. It's not like that. And boxing is a Wild Wild West. Bud Plant must Rapstar said he did not look so big next to Plant. I don't know how I don't know that information. I'm just going by the information that I know for a fact. I don't know the information. You know what I'm saying? I just go for the information. I don't know how big he was, pause, with the Caleb Plant fight. I don't know how much he rehydrated for the Caleb Plant fight. You know, I wasn't there. I didn't go to the fight, but I was there in weigh-in, and I was there in the fight. And before they even threw down, I said, my Lord, he looked like Tyson Fury. He was like Tyson Fury, bro. It was Tyson Fury versus Boo Boo. How big and tall he is, and it looked like when he throws a punch, he could be in one side of the ring, and it looked like, it's like, David Benavidez is a monster, bro. But it's not just that his skill, it's just that he's an enigma in that division. You know what I'm saying? Nobody looks like David Benavidez in the 168-pound division. Nobody got his body structure. Nobody rehydrates more than David Benavidez in the 168-pound division. Nobody is bigger than him. So he looked like a pure enigma. Like, hey, you're not supposed to be at 168. Like, you could see, if anybody know boxing, bro, you see David Benavidez and then you see him fight day, you like, you're not supposed to be in 160. Damn, wow, you really, it's like that. Yo, Punch, I hope you have 10,000 viewers one day, bro, man. Thank you, man. I hope so, man. I hope, but that's why we got to keep on smashing the like button. We got 93,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I know I don't go live on a regular basis, which builds a live fan base, right? I go in periodic hours and things of that nature. But let's look, what motivates anybody, right? When they do see support, the constant support. We got 83 people looking on. Let's push this to 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's push this to 100. Let's push this to 200, So other people in the sport of boxing be like, hey, yo, man, we're going to Punch Run Boxing, man. Boxing like Kamala Harris administration. So, I want to see what there was it rumors that David Benavidez is going to be fighting David Morrell, something like that. And then somebody said like, it's so much gossip talk in the sport of boxing that I used to follow every little gossip. And now it's like, this fight is not going to happen anyway. I heard David Benavidez versus David Morrell. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. No reason for me to talk about it like that. Who has Keyshawn Davis beat? The best win. Hey, yo, Keyshawn Davis' best win is Gervonta Tank Davis' best win. Pedraza. Let's talk about a little bit of this. Let's talk about a little bit of this, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, yo, man, they trying to regulate my channel because of this video. Selective outrage. Y'all want to talk about a little bit of Diddy Party? Or y'all want to keep it boxing? Y'all want to keep it strictly boxing? Should we talk a little bit about this? Give me a yes or no. Give me a yes or no. We could talk a little 5 minutes about this. Should we talk about a little 5 minutes about this? Shout out to the Mise Andre, man. Incredible shape right now. Willing to throw down with anybody right now. Incredible shape. Got the 8-pack sparring with Jean Pascal. Want that work. He's calling for the fight. He wants Diego Pacheco. He wants Jaime Munguia. He wants Kalen Plant. As a matter of fact, it was supposed to be Demetrius Andre versus Kalen Plant the last fight, but Kalen Plant said that he needed a tune-up. He told Demetrius Andre that he needed a tune-up. That's why y'all didn't see Demetrius Andre versus Kalen Plant. So trust me, he's in the mix. It's just that it was supposed. So if people don't know, it was supposed to be Kalen Plant versus Demetrius Andre, but Kalen Plant alerted to his team that he needed a tune-up, and if it goes well, then we'll probably see Kalen Plant and Demetrius Andre in January or February. But we'll see. He said Demetrius look old, man. He look in shape, man. Why y'all guys, man, just don't, man, rock the see what you see. Oh, look like this is old, my brother. This is old. Let me see if I still got his picture. This is old, bro. Hold on. Damn, I don't got his picture right here, man. El viejo, el palo viejo. I was gonna put Borrazo, el picture de Borrazo. I even took it out because he lost. That's old, man. This is old right here, bro. This is old, man. That's old. That look old, man. This don't look old, man. This look like he in shape, bro. This like he in shape, man. He in shape. He's ready to go. Let's go, boo-boo. See? Y'all just hating on my guy, bro. Dímelo, Esteban. Right now, Kalen Plant beats Andre. Hey, yo, Kalen Plant did good his last fight. Kalen Plant did great his last fight, man. He weathered the storm. He got dropped. That's how, to be honest, that's how ultimately the boxing fans respect the fighter. It's unfortunate, but sometimes the boxing fans want to see how your grit. People want to see you get down and stand back up and rise again and go through adversity. You know why? Because I always say that boxing translates to life itself. All of us go through adversity. Ladies and gentlemen, you think I say boxing translates to life itself because it sounds good? Because I'm trying to sound boxing intellect or something like that? No, I believe that we all live in a 12-round bout. I believe that what we see, we always want to be like, hey, yo, these fathers want to live vicariously through their sons. No, we live vicariously through these fighters as well. That's why we argue and disrespect each other when it comes to these fighters. We're tribal just as well, right? It's hard to be unbiased, right? Even though I always say unbiased logically and objectively, right? But of course, everybody got their favorites. Everybody got their favorite style, favorite fighter and stuff like that. You know what? You're going to give your favorite fighter and your favorite style the benefit of the doubt. If it's a debate, you're gonna give your favorite fighter the benefit of the doubt. That doesn't mean that you're not unbiased, but you're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, especially when they have proven and they have earned for you to give them the benefit of the doubt. Canelo Alvarez have earned for me to give him the benefit of the doubt. Teofimo Lopez earned for me to give him the benefit of the doubt. Shakur Stevenson earned for me to give him the benefit of the doubt. Now, Uwe earned for me to give him the benefit of the doubt. Alexander Usyk earned for me to give him the benefit of the doubt. Gervonta Tank Davis haven't earned for me to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though that I am a fan of Gervonta Tank Davis as well. And I believe that he's an extreme talent, entertaining talent. And I'm always going to buy the pay-per-view because in the end of the day, as an attraction, he entertains me. But when it comes to the morals of the sport, and challenging yourself, he don't got that, so he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt. Terrence Bud Crawford get the benefit of the doubt. Jermell Charlo get the benefit of the doubt. You feel me? And I think that Jermell Charlo gets disrespected by the boxing world. I think that Jermell Charlo, out of all the boxers, is the most disrespected fighter in the sport of boxing. What he has accomplished, he's the most disrespected. He's the most disrespected and devalued fighter in the sport of boxing, in my opinion. I never seen the undisputed like that he went through his division, and then somebody comes back, Tim Tszyu. Oh, you ducking Tim Tszyu? How he ducking Tim Tszyu? He went through the whole division. Look at his resume. How's he ducking Tim Tszyu? What has Tim Tszyu done in the sport of boxing for him to duck? He dared to be great and fought Canelo Alvarez and stuff like that. Well, he ain't dare to be great because he didn't try to fight. Now, he ain't try to get knocked out by Canelo. That's what you want to say. That's what we want to say. Jermell Charlo was smart enough not to get knocked out by Canelo. He said, bro said Charlo. Yes, Jermell Charlo. Yes, he's an undisputed. Then you're not a fan of boxing. What do you mean? What's so funny? So Jermell Charlo doesn't get respect? Then you're not a fan of what? I want to know what you're laughing at. I want to know what you're laughing at, Landslide. I ain't say Jamal Charlo. I said Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo got scared to fight once he felt Canelo power. Man, he was reluctant not to get knocked out. And if I looked at the fight again, he just stayed away. He just, if a guy said, he ain't feel my punches, you guys want a guy to sit there and trade with Canelo. If a guy told you in the post-fight interview, say, Canelo didn't feel my punches, dude just, he went up 2 divisions up. Oh, I know, Rap Star. You wanted Jermell Charlo to end it up like Kell Brook. Yeah, move 2 division up, throw down with Triple G, and throw your whole career away. Bust your eye, your orbital bone, and you're never the same. Never the same. Never the same. Did Kell Brook? Yeah, Kell Brook. You know what they said about that? Triple G got exposed by Kell Brook. Did Kell Brook got any credit for it? Then later on, did Kell Brook get praised? Now you got Kell Brook both over the bone broken and stuff like that, sniffing coke. That's what happened to Kell Brook in broad daylight, viral. Jermell Charlo is the only one that dared to be great, and no, he don't get props. I don't know. What did Jermell Charlo do to the people in the sport of boxing? What did Jermell Charlo do to people? He went to face Canelo. What do you expect, really? Arthur Martinez. That's what I'm talking about. This is a boxing fan right here. Charlo putting the work in. Facts. Thank you. Charlo cleaned house. That's what I'm talking about. Charlo, man, he went 2 division up to fight Canelo, bro. It was Canelo. It was not no Sullivan. He went to fight the king. He was trying to put some jabs and some 1-2s. Go watch the fight again. Watch the fight again without emotions. Nah, bro, a Charlo fan. He said, "You're a fanboy." I'm a Canelo Alvarez fanboy too, right? When I said the Canelo, so landslide. Let me see if I'm a Charlo fanboy. Let me see. Is Canelo Alvarez scared to fight David Benavidez? Landslide. Is Canelo scared to fight David Benavidez? Come on, Landslide. Come on, man. The chat is kind of slow, bro. Landslide, is Canelo scared to fight David Benavidez? Yes or no? Okay. Why? Why he's scared? Why he's scared? All right. Just want to know if you. I want to know if you was playing some sides. All right. Who's your favorite fighter, Landslide? Who's your favorite fighter? Canelo knows what will happen if he fights David Benavidez. What would happen to Canelo Alvarez if he fights David Benavidez? What would happen to Canelo Alvarez Fuentes if he fights David Benavidez? What would happen? What's the illusion? The same thing that happened to Caleb Plant, same thing that happened to what would happen to Canelo Alvarez if he fights David Benavidez? Right now, Landslide, right now. He gets stopped working 7 or 8. Okay, he gets stopped. MJ said that Canelo Alvarez gets stopped within 7 or 8 rounds. Canelo Alvarez haven't been wobbled in this whole decade. Canelo Alvarez has been in there with the biggest puncher in the history of this generation with Triple G. Kovalev has been in the ring even with Munguia, has been in the ring with skillful fighters, has been in the ring with bigger punchers, and he's been the smaller guy. Canelo Alvarez is actually the smaller guy throughout all these fights. I've yet to see Canelo Alvarez even being close of being hurt. But now, because of David Benavidez, he stops Canelo Alvarez within 7 to 8 rounds. He couldn't even stop Caleb Plant within 7 to 8 rounds. That's what I mean is but you know what? The illusion sells, the perception sells. And that's why we want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez, because we feel that David Benavidez is the guy to stop Canelo Alvarez. Not lose like Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol didn't even stop Canelo Alvarez. But the illusion is that he'll stop him in the 7 to 8th round. Yeah, I put a lot of pressure on. See, that's not even putting a lot of pressure on Canelo Alvarez. That's putting a lot of pressure on David Benavidez. Caleb Plant got no power punch. So Caleb Plant knocked out Anthony Durrell with a left hook. Cold. That knocked out his last opponent, but he got no power. I mean, Caleb Plant is not known to be a knock. See, look, it's a difference between a knockout artist and a fighter that got power. Caleb Plant got power. He's just not a knockout artist. He is not Kid Dynamite Mike Tyson. He is not Thomas Hearns. He is not Roberto Duran in the lightweight division. He is not how you say it? He is not Sonny Liston. Caleb Plant got power. Caleb Plant is not a knockout artist. That's what it is. We got to put the difference between that. I'm saying Teofimo Lopez got power. He's not a knockout artist. Gervonta Tank Davis is a knockout artist. Who else? Josh Taylor got power. He's not a knockout artist. Naoya Inoue, knockout artist. Who else? Alexander Usyk got power, but he's not a knockout artist. You understand what I'm saying? Now, there's some fighters that don't got power. Shakur Stevenson don't got power. Not a knockout artist. Devin Haney got no power. No knockout artist. Bam Rodriguez is got power, knockout artist. You could put him in both. Virgil Ortiz, a knockout artist. He's a knockout artist. Benavidez, Canelo was such a casual take. Yes, thank you, the Chief. That's how I feel. Benavidez KOs Canelo is such a casual take. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yo, David Benavidez will knock out Canelo. Like, break it down. How? Like, first, put it this way. First, let me know how he hurts Canelo Alvarez. Because before the knockout, you know what I'm saying? He ain't going to knock Canelo Alvarez with some one shot and knock him out, right? At least give me a TKO, you know what I'm saying? A TKO scene or something like that. Let me know how David Benavidez KOs Canelo Alvarez. Let me know how he's going to get him hurt through the body. Going to be a left hook. Going to be a straight right hand. It's going to be a combination of punches from down up. Like what? How? Canelo Alvarez got the best chin. Matter of fact, I'm saying it right here, right now. One punch, one boxing. Forget about that. Canelo Alvarez has one of the best chin in the history of the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez has the best chin in the history of the sport of boxing. 100+ years in the sport of boxing. Canelo Alvarez got the best chin I haven't seen in my goddamn life. Tell me how David Benavidez is going to hurt Canelo Alvarez before you even saying that Canelo Alvarez is going to be getting stopped by David Benavidez. I want to know the man that could hurt Canelo Alvarez. I don't even think right now that man exists. I don't even think that man exists right now, bro. I don't think there's 2 fists in the sport of boxing right now within the division that he can campaign that could hurt Canelo Alvarez. I want to know how David Benavidez is going to do that. Show me. Tell me the assessment. Tell me. I want to see you analyze it. How? Because I know when this guy throws a straight right hand, he stands straight up. You can't stand straight up with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez is going to eat you up. And now Canelo Alvarez now. Think about it. Think about it now. Canelo Alvarez is not a knockout artist anymore. Canelo Alvarez is not a knockout, but does Canelo Alvarez got power? Yes, he is. But Canelo Alvarez is not a knockout artist. Not in the last, 5 fights. He's not a knockout artist anymore, but let me tell you like this. He implement power. You feel his power. Jamel Charlo felt his power. Ryder felt his power. Munguia felt his power. Berlanga felt his power. Caleb Plant felt his power. Triple G felt his power. You know what I'm saying? He's not a knockout artist, but he got power. Come on, man. You can't. No, MJ, break it down. I hear. Okay. That's the gossip talk. If Canelo was as confident as y'all would, forget Benavidez would have fought. He would have fought Benavidez already. Yeah, but look at the resume of Canelo Alvarez. Get David Benavidez in the sport of boxing. MJ, what David Benavidez has done in the sport of boxing. If that's the guy, like that's look, I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it like I said 1,000 times. I want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez. But it's a damn shame that anybody would shame Canelo Alvarez for David Benavidez. David Benavidez is not a champion. David Benavidez is not a pound for pound. David Benavidez is not going to retire. David Benavidez is not going to go to the Hall of Fame right now if he retires. Quit that mess and shaming Canelo Alvarez for the David Benavidez. David Benavidez had to put in some work. Let me tell you like this. David Benavidez was the scarecrow that didn't want to fight Artur Beterbiev when the WBC put him in number one mandatory position to face Artur Beterbiev when he lost his belt on the scale. That's scared. Writing a love letter to the WBC and saying, pretty please, no. We would rather fight an elimination bout, not a final elimination bout, to run away from Artur Beterbiev. That's scared of me. He didn't had a chance to make a legacy punch. He been ducked for years. Ladies and gentlemen, look what he said right here, folks. He said, MJ, shout out to MJ. He said he ain't had a chance to make a legacy punch. He been getting ducked for years. That's why I always keep this letter, right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I always keep this letter to remind the folks when David Benavidez got stripped. Hey, yo, MJ, read that. Read that, MJ. Look at the screen right now. Read that. Man, read that. He could have faced the light heavyweight champion at the time, Artur Beterbiev. The WBC put him in position to face Artur Beterbiev. They didn't even punish him. They just strip him from 168 and put him in number one mandatory position to fight Artur Beterbiev. And Samson Lickowitz, his promoter, wrote a love letter to the WBC so he could be re-ranked in the 168 pounds. So fight an elimination bout, not even a final elimination bout. This is why I say, oh, yo, he's been mandatory for a long time now. He fought an elimination bout first, not a final elimination bout. So he'd rather not fight for the strap at 175. He'd rather go back to 168 and fight an elimination bout because he wanted to chase Canelo Alvarez, but not chase his own legacy. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. He had a chance a long time ago to carve his own legacy. He had a chance a long time ago. And put it this way, MJ. Now he's in the same position he was 5 years ago. Now, David Benavidez, with all that waiting on Canelo Alvarez, is back in the position that he was 4 years ago, that the WBC planted him to face Artur Beterbiev. Now he's the mandatory to the WBC strap holder in the light heavyweight, which is Artur Beterbiev. You did all that for nothing. You could have took care of that business a long time ago. But the thing is, you were scared of Artur Beterbiev. You were scared of your team was scared of Artur Beterbiev. That's why you guys ran back to the 168-pound division. And guess what's going to happen now? Folks? Canelo Alvarez is going to cock block David Benavidez. Because y'all already know that if Bivol beats Artur Beterbiev, Canelo Vargas is going to go to the 175 pound and get that opportunity to become a 2-division undisputed world champion and get back with Dimitri Bivol. Ain't nothing going to stop Canelo Vargas, no the sanctioning body, no nothing. You know that's going to happen. You know that's going to happen. And I'm going to go right. And you know what? Once that happened, I'm going to go right back to this letter. Yo, Canelo Alvarez, if he didn't want to fight David Benavidez, why he's keeping David Benavidez to earn his stripes and earn his legacy. Too late. Remember my words today. Remember my words today. Remember my words today. If Dimitri Bivol beats Artur Beterbiev, becomes light heavyweight undisputed, Canelo Alvarez is going to try to get that fight. That's why he's keeping the belts. A lot of people want to question, yo, Punch, but if Canelo Alvarez doesn't want to face David Benavidez, what, he should just let go of the belts. If he ain't trying to be great, he should let go of the belts. No, he's going to keep them belts. You know why? Because he's going to use them belt and get the undisputed champion at light heavyweight. He's going to go through the WBO, or he's going to go through the WBA, or he's going to go through the IBF. You ain't going to run away from, Canelo Alvarez is going to go straight to the smoke. Canelo Alvarez is going to go straight to the smoke. And guess what? Yes, he's going to cock block David Benavidez. And then David Benavidez and his team going to be like, well, if Canelo don't want to fight us, why he's keeping us from us, why he's blocking us. No, you blocked yourself. You could have had Artur Beterbiev a long time ago. Matter of fact, it should be you versus Dimitri Bivol for the undisputed. If you would have played your cards right and not be popping Canelo Alvarez ass pimples, wishing for him to give you a damn match. I'm not going to feel sorry for David Benavidez once Canelo Alvarez takes his opportunity. I'm not going to feel sorry. I'm not going to feel sorry, bro. I'm not going to feel sorry for David Benavidez. David Benavidez had that opportunity a long time ago. And he effed up. And he still got an opportunity by the WBC because they understood that he just can't make the weight. They understood that wasn't even his weight class. Yeah, man. Yeah. Nah, I'm tired of listening to this. It's the same. Everybody's on the same shit. Every other channel, not almost 90% of the channels on the same smoke. Oh, Canelo and David Benavidez. Canelo doesn't want to fight David Benavidez. David Benavidez haven't done nothing in the sport of boxing to even entice a fight with Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez could do whatever you want to do with these guys. Yes, I said it. Canelo Alvarez could do whatever you want to do with these guys. Porque toda esta gente son pelagatos for him. Huh? Yes, all these guys are pelagatos for him. Huh? That's the truth. You guys just don't want, y'all want to see it on your lens. But sometimes, even though that has frustrated me as well. Come on, Canelo Alvarez, face David Benavidez. Sometimes you got to see it in his lens as well. This ain't no damn Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. This is no icon versus icon, legacy versus legacy, pound for pound versus pound for pound, champion versus champion. This is just another high class, high profile mandatory. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the facts. That's the ultimate facts. This ain't no Oscar de la Hoya versus Tito Trinidad. That is not. It's not. This ain't no Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson. No, it's not. It's not. This is not Roberto Duran versus Sugar Ray Leonard. No, it's not. It's not. It's not legacy, no. The same thing that Canelo Alvarez wins for beating Edgar Berlanga is the same thing he'll win by beating David Benavidez. Same shit. Same thing. I ain't gonna shame no damn Canelo Alvarez for that. No, I ain't gonna shame Canelo Alvarez. Y'all can shame Canelo Alvarez all y'all want. Y'all just a damn spoiled little brats out here in the sport of boxing that just can't get what y'all asking for. Come on, Canelo, please. Fuck you, Canelo. Dame las peleas, Canelo. Dame la pelea. Yo soy mexicanos también. Yo te apoyo, pero dame las peleas. Yes, no te amo, Canelos. Si no me das Canelos y David Benavidez, no te amo, Canelos. No me importa lo que tú hiciste en el boxeo. No me importa que tú peleaste a Mayweather, a Shane Mosley, a Cottos. No me importa que tú eres undisputed. No me importa que tú eres un campeón de la Fued división. No me importas, Canelo. F you, Canelos. Y si tú no esperas a David Benavidez, que te vayas para la mierda. Usted tan loco, KO Benavidez. Why are still talking about that? Like, I don't know. I don't get emotional like that, Angel. problem is Canelo fights have been boring as F. Kevin Effect says that fight, he said. Problem is Canelo fights have been boring as F. Last great fight was Plant, great buildup. Hey, let me say it like this, Kevin Effect. Whether people want to admit it or not, the Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga was a successful gate, was a successful, I heard source says, pay-per-view. It has built it. I'm telling you, man. I'm outside. There's a lot of people that's been talking about the Canelo and Edgar Berlanga fight. They like the fight. I think that this, and like I said the other day, Kevin Effect, I said this the other day. Canelo Alvarez has been great for such a long time. People have gotten bored with Canelo Alvarez. That's what it is. And people don't want to admit it. Canelo Alvarez has been great for such a long time. Canelo Alvarez is the one that's been more active than most of these fighters, even when in between when he has surgery. Still active fighter. You know what I'm saying? Look at the history of the sport of boxing. Look at everybody's resume. Everybody thinks that they fight. Oscar de la Hoya was the only one. But everybody else, look at their resume, man. The people that we always give props to, the legends that we give props to, they're the greatest of all time. If these fighters would have fought back in the days, man, they would never do shit like that. Look at the resume of your favorite fighter right now. If you got another phone, another laptop, a TV, whatever, go look at the resume of your favorite legend. Look at the in-between fights of the big fights. You guys y'all act like this don't happen in the sport, but this is normal, bro. This is normal. Can you imagine? I said this the other day, bro. When hold on. Can't do it right now. Damn, I don't got the picture right here. I don't got the picture right here. But Hagler fought somebody. It was Hagler or Roberto Duran after his loss fought somebody 2 wins and I think 9 losses. Can you imagine if Canelo Alvarez, after losing to Dimitri Bivol, fight somebody with 2 wins and 9 losses? Can you imagine? Hold on. I got it right here, man. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I gotta say the facts. I gotta say the facts right here. Let me see. Hagler lost, right? Hagler lost. It's 1976 to Willie Monroe. He lost to Willie Monroe. The next fight, Marvin Hagler the brawl, the guy that everybody respects and love, the one that they say that is the greatest middleweight that ever lived. He lost to Willie Monroe. Matter of fact, put it this way. He lost to Bobby Watts. He lost to Bobby Watts, majority decision. And then he fought Matt Donovan. Matt Donovan, that was 20 wins and 17 losses. If Canelo Alvarez does that today, we love Marvin Hagler. If Canelo Alvarez does what Marvin Hagler did, which I would be saying, huh? And then after the fight, he fights Willie Monroe. Willie Monroe is 32 wins. He loses to Willie Monroe, and then he fights Bob Smith. Bob Smith is 6 wins and 4 losses. TKO victory. Guess what? His next fight, he fights a guy that's 2 wins and 12 losses. 2 wins and 12 losses. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if Canelo Alvarez or any other fighter did this, not even a Canelo Alvarez, right? If Teofimo Lopez, if Devin Haney, if Alexander Usyk, if Anthony Joshua, if Naoya Inoue, if even Bam Rodriguez, if they do that today, man, they will be crucified to the point that people are going to be sending death threats to them. People are going to be sending death threats to them. You guys are not being fair. You know why? Because the hardcore boxing fans has lost touch with the sport. And I know what it is as well. You know what I'm saying? Is that these fighters don't fight enough. He said, why Spanish-speaking folks put Spanish accent on Bivol and Usyk? Like Alexander Usyk, because English is the last language. And a lot of things that you pronounce in other cultures, if you read French, pronounce it in Spanish. Read Italian, pronounce it in Spanish. Read Swedish, pronounce it in Spanish. You got to understand that English is the last language on earth. So it's not Alexandre, it's Alexander Usyk. Naoya Inoue. Ask any Japanese. You know what? You know how many messages I get from Japanese people? You know what they say? They say, no, I don't see nobody in YouTube that pronounce Naoya Inoue's name correctly like you. I call him Naoya Inoue. They say Naoya Inoue. No, it's Naoya Inoue. Spanish is a universal language, and it's also the pronunciation is universal. It's not Alexandric. It's Alessandre. He said Hagler got cheated. Yeah. Everybody got cheated. Hagler got cheated. Yeah, Tio got cheated with George Campbell. So wow. Let me see what the people gonna say. People don't care. David Valles, hating is it? So let's go back to the smoke. Let's go back to the smoke. The family feud. Who wins this fight, y'all? Who wins? Keyshawn versus Emiliano Vargas. Who wins? And why? Who wins? Keyshawn versus Emiliano Vargas. I believe that these two are going to be the spearhead for Top Rank. If Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying, go parts ways with Top Rank, I believe that the investment is going to be on Emiliano Vargas and Keyshawn Davis. I think that Keyshawn Davis has done a wonderful job in promoting himself. I think he's created that type of buzz. Again, I've been talking about Keyshawn Davis. We've been interviewing Keyshawn Davis for years now. 5 years ago. um 4 years ago. Still haven't got Emiliano Vargas on the channel. Hopefully we'll get him in the channel soon. Who wins? Vargas. I got Keyshawn. Then he said I got Keyshawn. Is Emiliano who's more prepared for a champion right now? To be honest, I believe that Keyshawn Davis will be more prepared right now for a champion. Emiliano Vargas, I think that, you know what I'm saying? Again, I think that he has all the ingredients to be what Ryan Garcia is, what you know, promote him as the young Oscar de la Hoya. I think he carry himself good. I think he looks apart. He fights apart. He's entertaining. He got his father that promotes him. So in all actuality, he really don't even have to talk that much. He could be humble, but he's talking a little crap right now, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? He's holding his own. The element of the family. I think this right here sells right here. This sells right here. I think that if more boxing content creators start talking about this and more people start really engaging with this with this family feud, I really think it's gonna spark up. They already ran into each other. I think there's gonna spark up a good topic, a good rivalry, because we got three brothers versus three brothers. Keyshawn Davis is a great amateur as well. I think he's gonna be an extraordinary talent in the pros. Kelvin, a little bit older, just like I think that Kelvin Davis is almost in the same situation as Fernando Vargas Jr. Like, I think that they see Fernando Vargas Jr. lesser than the two younger brothers, just like I believe they see Kelvin Davis as the lesser of the two little brothers. I think they have more of a. I think people believe that Keyshawn Davis and Keon will be bigger than their big brother, and that's an area that happens, right? Sometimes the big, just like Boots Ennis, he's the little brother. You know what I'm saying? Just like Oscar de la Hoya, he's the little brother. Just like Nonito Donaire, he's the little brother. Andre Ward, the little brother. Who else? Who else had a brother that, you know, they was in a gym and they who else? You got Boots, you got Canelo Alvarez, the little brother. You know, because the little brother learns from the big brother and learns from all their mistakes and business mistakes in the sport of boxing. You feel me? Floyd Mayweather didn't have no brothers, but look at all his uncles. You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather became the best out of a boxing family. So yeah, Morasa Canelo Alvarez as well. So I think that the little brother, Emiliano, I think Keyshawn, I don't know who's gonna be. I think Keyshawn is good. Keon is very good. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't know. He's in a tough division though. You know what I'm saying? If he develops, I think he's in a tough division. But he's a dog as well. Mikey Garcia. So it's always the little brother, right? I was going to say the Gary Russell Jr. family and stuff like that, because that was a surprise to me. I didn't think that Gary Antoine Russell was going to lose to Puello. He said, "Got to get through Limon." I think that if Keyshawn Davis going to be fighting Limon, in 135, and he's bringing him down to the 135, then I think that he's going to win. Yeah. I think he won that fight. I think that Richardson Hitchens did get beat by him. David Benavidez, the little brother. So it's the little brother effect. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Emiliano Vargas is the best brother. But also, you know, Sean Garcia, but not with Ryan Garcia and Sean Garcia, right? Sean Garcia is not better than Ryan Garcia. I don't think that Sean Garcia just had the heart for it. He don't got the love for it. But that's one exception, right? That's one exception. What's the other one? What's the other one? What's the other brothers? Who's the older one? Marcellus Wilder or Deontay? Well, Deontay Wilder is the oldest one. But probably Marcellus Wilder just got in the game just because his brother got in the game. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really get in the game because they wanted to be great fighters. It's just it was an opportunity. Um, who else is the little brother? Miguel Cotto, the little brother. There you go. Says the little brother effect. You know, most of the time the little brother is the one that prevails as the guy. I already said Canelo Alvarez. We already said that one. Who want to chop it up? Who want to chop it up? Y'all want me to send the link? Y'all want me to send the link? Y'all want to talk about this fight or this potential fight or anything in the sport of boxing? Let me know if y'all want me to send the link. It was good. We going almost in 2 hours for 2 hours right now. Klitschko brothers. Emiliano who? Emiliano Vargas. You don't like Emiliano? Doesn't Inoue have a brother? Yes, he has a brother as well. I think Inoue is the oldest one though. But Inoue's brother is good too. Inoue is good. He just don't have the equalizer like his brother. But Inoue's brother is good. We said Cotto as well. Punch. What do you think about Nico Ali? I mean, I think he got the heart for it. I think he wants to be good. I think that his skill, I think that he just got limited skills. You know what I'm saying? I think he did everything that to be good. I just don't think they had a good amateur. He didn't have a long amateur sting. I think they rushed him. You know, once he got that deal with Top Rank, let me tell you like this: it's hard to get an exclusive promotional deal, especially in this time. For him to get an exclusive promotional deal and got a TV deal and stuff, I think it was rushing him just because of his name. I think would have took his time and get developed like you're supposed to be developed. Then I think he would have been better. I think Nico Ali is he's okay. You know, Nico Ali does remind me like a little bit of like Shane Mosley Jr., right? You know what I'm saying? Like he could have a career like Shane Mosley Jr. Like he has a good win versus Daniel Jacobs. I think that could really set something up for him. Set a certain fight for him. Maybe it could set a fight with him with a guy like Janabek. Get an opportunity, you know? It's tough filling some shoes, you know. I don't think I just don't think he got the defense like that. You know what I'm saying? Tim Zoo's brothers. Okay. Who you got winning? Emiliano or Keyshawn? I got Keyshawn right now. Winning. I got Keyshawn right now winning. But Emiliano was young. How old is Emiliano right now? Isn't Emiliano what, like 21? Maybe younger? How old? Let me see. How old is Emiliano Vargas right now? Man, he's 20 years old, man. Shit. I'm thinking he's like 22 years old, bro. He's 20 years old. He's not even 21. So right now, yes, probably Keyshawn will win. Man, I could imagine Emiliano Vargas at the age of 23. He got it, man. I'm telling you like this. Just move him right. But give him some good fights. Don't pamper him. Don't babysit him. Move him right. Hey, yo, if he's good enough right now to get a Keyshawn Davis fight, yo, if he lose right now, it wouldn't hurt him. If he lose, but he lose with a fight and perform very, very well and gives an unforgettable performance, y'all already know that the Mexican fan base don't give a damn about these wins and losses. You put up a great fight, the Mexican people gonna love you. He got the right culture, and where Emiliano got the right culture that if he loses today and put up a great fight, they don't abandon Emiliano Vargas. They don't. They won't. The Diaz brothers from the UFC, Nick and Nate Diaz. He has the talent to become a great champion. He does, man. Emiliano has he got, for me, in my opinion, he's the best of the brothers. And it looks like Top Rank actually see that he's the best of the brothers because he's the one that got the exclusive deal with Top Rank. It's not easy to get us an exclusive deal for Top Rank as well. And you got to give a shout out to Keyshawn Davis for bringing his brothers along. You know what I'm saying? He was not going to sign with Top Rank if it wasn't a situation when he's bringing his brothers along. Maybe that's the reason he didn't sign the Matchroom Boxing. I don't know. I think Mosley Jr. is better than Nico, though. And I want to give a shout out also to Amanda Serrano's card. You already know Amanda Serrano is a promoter as well, a manager of these fighters. She signed Juan Rivera as well. She signed Crystal Rosado Friday, October 11th in Puerto Rico. Shout out to Boricua. Shout out to this card. Amanda Serrano doing big things. She's doing big things outside of the sport, outside of the ring. There's going to be a card that I want to see for the Puerto Rican fan base that feel like Puerto Rican boxing is not where it needs to be. Amanda Serrano is doing everything impossible, everything in her hands to bring Puerto Rican back to the forefront of the sport of boxing. So shout out Amanda Serrano, Friday, October 11th. Got to promote that. I like Crystal. Crystal's a good fighter. Pray for Florida tonight. They are telling people refusing to evacuate to write their names and social on their bodies. Damn, it's bad like that? Is the hurricane bad like that? Nah. Is it? I gotta check for that, man. But everybody is safe. You know what I'm saying? How about Emiliano Vargas versus Cormel Moton? That's a future good fight. That's a future good fight. Let me see. Yeah, man. Tomorrow we back at it. And shit, you know what I'm saying? Boxing is kind of tomorrow. Tomorrow we got Demetrius Andre. Tomorrow we got Demetrius Andre in the building. Tomorrow we got Demetrius Boo-Boo Andre in the building. Haven't done a lot of interviews. Probably only did one interview after his fight with David Benavidez. A lot of things that he want to talk about. A lot of things he want to express about that fight. The lead up to the fight. The testing of that fight. That David Benavidez was skipping on VADA testing. Prolonging the VADA testing within the 5 weeks of camp. What's next for him? He's going out there. He's going to make major call outs right now. So tomorrow we got Demetrius Boo-Boo Andre in the building. I think that he's in a very good spot. Still with a name in the super middleweight division. We talking about Kalen Plant versus Jaime Munguia. Kalen Plant, Berlanga. Put it this way: if Kalen Plant fights Berlanga, would you want to see Munguia versus Demetrius Andre? You think he could do what David Benavidez did? I don't know. I don't think so. I think that David Benavidez is an enigma at 168. That's the reason why we want to see David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez, right? I want to see Demetrius Andre versus Kalen Plant. People talking about Jamar Charlo moving up to the 168-pound division. People talking about Diego Pacheco. Should maybe Diego Pacheco versus Boo-Boo? Let's see that fight. There's a lot of fights at super featherweight. We don't got to be pigeonholed to one fight. Well, let's see what Canelo Alvarez going to do. Let's see what everybody else is going to be doing. Let's elevate the sport of boxing. Let's stretch the sport of boxing. And there's some great fights in that division as well, man. Great time in the sport of boxing. There's a lot of skillful fighters, a lot of names that we can mix and match. But I think that we need to and Billy. Boo-Boo versus M. Billy. There's a lot of fights to be made. You know what's you know what's the problem now is that people be like, "Oh, he gonna beat him. I don't want to see it." That's whack. I don't know why, and the fans have created this type of feeling and emotions. Like fans are deading fights. There's so many fights to talk about. Diego Pacheco versus M. Billy. M. Billy versus Demise Andre. Diego Pacheco versus Demise Andre. Diego Pacheco versus Jaime Munguia. Diego Pacheco versus Plant. Plant versus Charlo. Charlo versus Andre. Jamal Charlo versus Demise Andre. Good fight. Like there's so many fights to talk about and to be happy about. But let's talk about the other fights. Because we're gonna keep on talking about Canelo not fighting David Benavidez. Like, yo, it's so many great fights to be made. Let's talk about these fights. Let's push for these fights. So these promoters won't be just sitting around waiting on the Canelo Alvarez sweepstake. Let's see. Diego Ches erases 10 years of doodle. Let's see the fight instead of saying doodle. So think about this. This is the reason why it's not good to give David Benavidez credit for the fight. AC, you want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez? You want to see that fight? AC, you want to see the fight with Canelo with David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez? AC, you want to see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez? Yes or no? Hell yeah. What has David Benavidez done? Who he beat? Because if you're saying that the Mise Andre is doodle, so let's erase that. Let's erase the last great performance of David Benavidez. That performance versus Caden Plant wasn't like great. That for me didn't be like, yo, Canelo Alvarez got to fight David Benavidez. Who he beat? One guy? That's it. That's the call out for you to shut the fanboys up. What fanboys? Now I want to see. Now I want to see. So what was David Benavidez? What's David Benavidez' best win then? Punch, you look more way, brother. I want to, Mikey. I'm trying, man. Trying, brother. Come on, let's have this conversation. He said, "Hey, Canelo haters versus David fans." Oh, so you do it for bragging rights? So you want it for bragging rights? Okay, I get it. You want it for bragging rights. Benavidez's best win is Plant. That's it. So so a Plant win is what shaming is what that win that David Benavidez had with Caden Plant. He didn't even stop Caden Plant. Canelo Alvarez stopped Caden Plant. So that win is what's shaming Canelo Alvarez. That's it. That's all David Benavidez had to do is be Caden Plant, and now the whole world needs to shame Canelo Alvarez. Call him scared and everything in the book. That's all he needed to do. That's all David Benavidez needed to do is beat Caden Plant and take it to a 12-round unanimous decision. That's it. So AC, so that's it. That's all David Benavidez has done in his whole career is Caden Plant, and that's the reason why we need to shame Canelo Alvarez and hold him to the fire. See, that's what I mean. You don't have to like a fighter, but respect the fighter enough. So when the fighter that you do admire, you do like, or a fight that you want to see in the future, when you go through resumes, you're like, yo, he beat Plant and he beat Demetrius Andre, the guy that Canelo Alvarez didn't want to fight in the 160-pound division for the undisputed. And you build the great fight as a fan. You build it. You understand why these fights are being made. But when you call every fighter a bum and every fighter doodle and he ain't shit and he ain't do shit, oh, he gonna beat him, man. That's why Gervonta Tank Davis is not fighting nobody today. Because everybody be like, oh, come on, man. If Shakur Stevenson couldn't hurt Artem, what he gonna do to Tank? All right, Doug Shakur. Oh, yo, look, Devin Haney got knocked out by Ryan Garcia. Tank knocked out Ryan Garcia. We don't gotta see Tank and Haney. Oh well, look at George Cambosa BTO. Imagine what Tank could do. We don't need to see it. Yeah, that's it. So that's it. Tank. Tank is the best because he didn't even have to put in the work. All these people had to go through their adversity, and because the illusion is that Tank could beat them, there's no point for him to win. That's it. There is no responsibility and accountability for him to fight them. Hermano, Benavidez is the real deal. I'm not saying that David Benavidez is not the real deal. I'm talking about if so we have to say David Benavidez beat Caleb Plant and he beat an undefeated 2-division champion in Demetrius Andrade. That barely loses a round in fights. That's what we have to say. Great win by David Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade. That's what you got to say to respect David Benavidez. Yo, David Benavidez fought the guy that Canelo Alvarez didn't want to fight. Yeah, build that up. But nah, if you want to just call him doodle, then David Benavidez just beat doodle. That he ain't do shit. Which clarifies even more my statement. He ain't do nothing. So why stress this David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez? Why stress it? For an illusion, for talking points, for bragging rights on YouTube chats? Respect David Benavidez wins versus the fighters that should be respected. And then we're talking about, okay, yeah, he should fight. Yeah, he should fight Canelo. He said, getting your ass beat by Cambosa don't get you. And Tank don't got to do nothing. Nobody cares about fighting Tank for legacy. They fighting Tank for money. What the fuck Tank has done? He ain't done shit for you and I in the sport of boxing. He ain't done nothing. Complete nothing. He's a junior varsity belt holder. He's entertainment. He's just as good as Jake Paul, bro. You're a disease. Fans like this are a disease, bro. Are a disease to the sport. He became boss. He hasn't done nothing against a Tank fight. Two-time lineal champion. Please. If Teofimo Lopez and other fighters were respected that way, man, they'll look at Tank like, man, Tank is a waste of time. Yeah, people just say that people just talk like this because they know that Tank got a fan base, and when you got a large fan base more than everybody else, they control the narrative. What's good, Jay? That's what it is. Cornballs. He didn't do nothing to get a Tank fight. That's a corny thing. People be bang, man, corny, bro. Like, man, corny take. What type of fans are these? But Tio beat Loma, and Tank was negotiating with Loma. Tank lost to Haney. I'm sorry, Loma lost to Haney, but he's negotiating with Loma now. 5, 6, 7 years later. Niggas be these niggas be on Tank's ass hair, bro. Choking on Tank ass hair. Motherfucker ain't do shit in the sport of boxing, bro. But be an attraction. That's all he is, bro. An attraction. And I'm gonna pay for the pay-per-view because he's an attraction for, just like I pay for Jake Paul, just like I watch Logan Paul, just like I watched the KSI fight and Tommy Fury. That's what Tank is to me. Entertaining. I watched the Misfits the other day. Entertaining. That's what Tank is in the sport of boxing. Now Tank will never fight Tio once he starts training with anyone. Tank is not going to fight anybody because there is no pressure for Tank to do anything. Because Tank is already the second coming of Jesus Christ. Tank don't got to face anybody anymore. There is no pressure. There's no shame on Tank. Canelo Alvarez is a 4-division world champion, and an undisputed super middleweight division, arguably the best resume of this generation. Gets shame more than Gervonta Tank Davis to fight somebody. At this point in Canelo Alvarez's career, Canelo still has to prove to somebody that he's great or dare to be great. But these Tank fans, I don't know where they come from for real. Like, I'll say I'm a Tank fan, and it seems like with a Tank fanboy, I'm like a Tank hater. Because their take be are the most delusional takes in boxing. I thought that Deontay Wilder fan base after the fanboys, after the Tyson Fury, man, those are delusional fan base we're ever gonna be ever gonna meet in YouTube. But and then the Subriel Matias fan that I never met in my life, fans, and then they all disappeared. Yo, he was the boogeyman, man hype of the first quarter of 2024, and then everybody disappeared. I haven't seen nobody even mention Subriel Matias. I haven't even seen anybody. I haven't seen a fan that says Subriel Matias to me. But these guys, oh my goodness. You said tell Tia never be racist. How about tell Tank to do something about his monkey remarks? Man, Teal even got these guys scared. Teal got these guys scared. They didn't even want to represent their race. All this outcry about racist, then have the opportunity and beat the racists out of him then. But nah. That's what certain people do that complain about races. They just complain. That's all they do. They complain like baby mamas in family court. They got no heart. They just got a fan base. They just know how to do a great backflip. These guys have no heart, bro. They can't even represent their race. Come on, Tank. He called you. I can't even be mad at no. Tank don't gotta be mad. He calls himself a monkey. He calls himself an ape. I mean, he's not an ape. See, like Mike Tyson, he was like an ape. You know what I'm saying? But Tank Davis, I mean, you know, he will step up. Hey, yo, man, what you say about that racist shit? You know, sign that contract. I'm gonna do it for the culture. Nobody want to step up to do it for the culture. I said this the other day. Tio has made Tank and Bud. You know what Tio? You know by them not wanting to fight Teofimo Lopez. You know what they remind me of? You know what they remind me of? What Tank and Bud reminds me of because they don't want to fight Tio after his racist remarks, where you should beat the monkey slur out of his mouth. You know what they remind me of? You remember the movie Django? You remember Ben, the skull, when Leonardo DiCaprio was talking about the skull with the 3 dents? And he goes, you see Ben here? Ben been shaving my daddy with a sharp razor all his life. And, you know, been a slave for all these years and stuff like that. I only have one question. Why don't they kill us? Why? Why go through those slurs and why go through that? Somebody's being racist towards you. Come on, Tank. Get in the ring with Tio and beat the racists out of him. Huh? Do it for the black people. Do it for the culture. How dare he gonna call you and Bud Crawford monkeys? Huh? Don't you both got hearts? Huh? Or don't you want to do it for the race? Don't you want to do it for the black people? Oh, you just gonna let a light-skinned Latino talk about you like that? You guys don't got no heart. You guys don't represent. You stand on nothing. Hey, that's why I get it. Punch if T.O.B. Tank. What does Al have? I get it. So y'all, so you just full of complaints then. So you just come over here talking, you racist, then do something about the racist shit then. You cowards. You get humiliated. Huh? Why don't you? Oh, I know what you're going to do. I know what you want to do. And rather than beating up Tio, you probably go get together with your friends and go run up to Foot Locker and steal a bunch of and loot the whole Foot Locker and get some Nikes and Jordans and shit like that. You rather do that than face the massa. Go face the massa, Teofimo Lopez. Huh? Go ahead, face the massa, Teofimo Lopez. Huh? Face him. Beat the monkey slur out his mouth. Huh? Y'all won't do that. Got no damn heart. The GG juice. Complainers. It's racist. Yeah, do something about it then. You know? Stop complaining. Get the hell out of here, monkey. Yeah. Might as well. Forget about the monkeys. They don't want to fight Tio. Forget about it. Monkey anyway. They jumping out the ring not to fight Tio. They didn't want a banana. Forget about it. They don't want banana. They don't want banana. But I must speak for tech. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Hey, I'm not ready. Yo, I'm telling you, T.O. be punking these dudes. You guys don't see. You know what it is? Is that T.O. don't have, again, he don't have the fan base to control the narrative. See, a bunch of these boxing YouTubers hate Teofimo Lopez. That's why you saw a bunch of channels say, "But smack Tio." Well, we all saw the damn video. We ain't seen no damn smack, but they hate Tio so much. And these other channels are high traffic channels. They got their support. They got their subscribers, right? So they don't want to tell the truth. So they spin this narrative, right? And you know what's funny? That they rather spin a narrative for a guy, Tank, or a guy, Bud, that's on their way out. Bud is on his way out. Tank don't do nothing for the morals of the sport. T.O. does, and T.O. is the biggest hater. Is the biggest hated. Is the most hated. When T.O. is the two-time lineal champion, T.O. is the guy that beat Loma. T.O. goes to 140 and beat Josh Taylor, but T.O. is hated. This shit is backwards. In boxing is backwards, man. He said, name the names, Punch. You know their names, man. You name them. You know it. You watch them. You probably subscribe to them too. Crawford just hunting the biggest payday right now. He ain't gonna get it. The biggest payday is Teofimo Lopez. That's the biggest pay. Right now, that's the for sure biggest payday for Terrence Bud Crawford. Not Canelo, because Canelo ain't gonna fight him. Yep. I gotta keep the morals of boxing alive. I gotta keep the morals of boxing. I gotta talk about T.O. T.O. got this. I gotta represent. Who talks about boxing and don't want to talk about the guy that holds two lineals? Who? How can we? Who does? He said, "I'm the only one that talks about T.O." Then whoever's not talking about T.O. don't know shit about boxing. Then a whole bunch of channels don't know boxing. They don't like boxing. Man, I'm going to talk about a guy I'm talking about a guy that's daring to be great. Don't give a damn about losing. You guys want to talk about tanking. This is going to be these are going to be the people. These are the people that Punch on Boxing give the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to those who preserve the sport of boxing first. Remember, this is a boxing channel. We're going to talk about T.O. more. We're going to talk about Canelo more. We're going to talk about Alexander Usyk more constantly. We're going to talk about Bam Rodriguez more. We'll talk about Terrence Bud Crawford. We're going to talk because Naoya Inoue. These guys get the benefit of the doubt on this channel. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the Bud is the Canelo Alvarez and Bud, but everything else, Bud Crawford is legit. That's something we got to hold respect for. T.O., Bud, Canelo, Usyk. We're going to be talking about the Tor Baturbiev and Dimitri Bivol. Whoever comes out the victor is going to be. We're going to dedicate the channel to those, and the other ones. We're going to talk about them. We'll talk about Tank to tell the people what not to do in the sport of boxing. And at least Ryan Garcia did step up to fight Devin and stepped up to fight. And we're going to be talking about Shakur as well. And then fighters that I believe that's going to run the sport of boxing in future to come, or is going to be a potential champion. Ben Whitaker, Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield. Congratulations to Floyd Schofield, Kid Austin just got a kid. Congratulations to Keyshawn Davis as well. Gave birth to a child as a woman. A woman gave birth to his child. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know we were 2 hours in. Tomorrow we back at it. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.